ต็มที่นะมีน้ำใจนักกีฬานะล้มไม่ซ้ำนะ
Our main event super fight, Lumpini Stadium, one Friday fight. This has been sold out for months, and now the super fight everyone has been waiting for is underway. Big right leg kick landed by the kicking machine, Superlek, as Rodtang looks to close the distance and put those hands to work. Very important for Rodtang to avoid that red leg. And the opposite side, Superlek has to be very cautious of those hands of the Iron Man, Rodtang. As Superlek fakes the push kick to put out the jab, enters into the clinch. These two have known each other for a long time, but the friendship is aside. Something more important is at stake. One of the most anticipated fight of the last 50 years is Superlek goes to the leg.
Working off the fence and then stringing the elbows together. There's a nice up elbow there from the Iron Man, Rodtang.
Rodtang inches closer, trying to trap Superlek against the ropes. What a beautiful 1-2 combination with a low kick. Retaliated by Superlek. He's busted up, leaking from the forehead already from an elbow. Rodtang. Oh, Superlek is leaking from the top of his head. Referee Chris Sadas taking a close look at it.
Into the Superlek. Looking outside with the kicks. Looking to step in with the elbows. And as we talked about, people forget how good Rodtang is on the inside with the clinch of his own.
As Rodtang looks composed and focused, times the elbow on the entry. But you guys must have forgot, the Iron Man is skilled with the elbow weaponry. Superlek goes up top. Rodtang looking composed again with the close elbow. Comes right up the middle, and the first round comes to an end.
The last 50 years here inside the Mecca of Muay Thai, Lumpini Boxing Stadium.
Rodtang inching ever closer and closer to Superlek. Going the big right hands. Superlek trying to answer with elbow shots. The kicking machine is closing the distance, Gianni, utilizing hands and elbows against Rodtang. Big leg kick landed by Superlek. Superlek sticks his tongue out again at Rodtang.
The defense of Rodtang is on point. The offensive prowess, but on the defense as well. Rodtang is so slick, moving his head out the way, pivoting, keeping the arms out there. He's really doing a fantastic job shutting down the kicks, the elbows.
The swagger that oozes out of Rodtang. You just forget how technical he is. In the art of 8 rounds. Big hook landed by Rodtang.
2 right knees in a row. Ran the dump like we... Jab there, the counter left from Superlek. 3-2 landing. Superlek moving on the elbows again, though. Eats a counter left elbow from the Iron Man, Rodtang.
Superlek going to the body and then to the legs, doing good work below the chin, but Rodtang seems comfortable and relaxed, defending the weapons coming back his way. Referee Chris Sadas separates, and again they close the distance as Superlek goes to the knee, follows it up with an elbow. See just how
Rodtang's looking for the left side, but another dump.
As Rodtang throws the big left hook, Superlek answers with the kicks that made him famous.
Scores and then smartly ties up. Rodtang, look at that. 1-2. They're tying up. Does not want to let Rodtang create the space.
Superlek, weak in front of Superlek, pushes Rodtang back to throw the elbow. Rodtang slides underneath inside the clinch. Now separates. The final seconds of the super fight the world has been waiting for. The big right hand landed by Superlek. And the final bell sounds. It did not disappoint. The main event was as advertised, Gianni.
By unanimous decision, Superlek!
64% of fans are tipping a win for Rodtang kick 1-9. Michael Chevello, Mitch Chilson with you. Rodtang opens up with the leg kicks. High kick there from Haggerty. Both been trading legs early. Nice jab from Haggerty. There's the front kick is renowned for. Real leg roundhouse kick. Rodtang took a while to open up last time. But until the third did he really get going. Haggerty told us, I'm playing to Rodtang's ego. Says Rodtang has a massive ego. Rodtang looks for the inside and outside thighs. Haggerty left roundhouse kick. Rodtang goes to the liver. A taste of the power early. In these 4 rounds gloves. There's no room for error. Good right hand there from Haggerty. There's the front kick to the face and Haggerty's home. The body shot. The body shot right into the first round. And the aggressive start from Rodtang. The body shot hurts Haggerty. And the tap comes to forward. Can Haggerty survive? 1 minute 45 remaining. Rodtang goes straight back to the liver. It's a soft spot. The body of Haggerty. The liver punches to the right side of the carpet. There he goes again. Haggerty against the ropes. He's in trouble. And Rodtang, cool and collected, throws the elbow to the orbital.
Haggerty's got to move. He cannot stand in front of Rodtang like this. He's got to get on that bicycle and start circling now. If his body is dead.
What a start though from Rodtang, the champion. Good jab there from Haggerty. Rodtang goes back to the liver. He may be telegraphing it. Goes upstairs with a hook of the lead hand. Good right hand down the center corridor. Outside thigh kick. Another digging liver shot like he's digging for oil. That's all about the liver. That's all about the body work. Throws the left hand. Overhand elbow from Haggerty trying to lock the ear up. Van Gogh style. Body shot from Rodtang. Into the first round we go to the towels. Zach edging his way forward, trying to get inside the phone booth. To land the liver shot again. Haggerty back to him. Orthodox stance. Rodtang goes to the liver. Switching stances here, Haggerty.
He's got to stay mobile. He has to keep that push kick coming, utilize those kicks, keep him at distance. Do not let him get close like this.
When Rodtang gets close, Haggerty's got to throw the elbow. He's got to hope to open up Rodtang. Through his brow. Goes the liver again. He knows that's the sweet spot. It's like a target painted on the right side of the body of Jonathan Haggerty. Switching starts again. Haggerty from southpaw to orthodox. Orthodox is his preferred stance. Body shot from Rodtang. Haggerty against the ropes, gets off there, drifts back to center ring. Only a spinning back elbow off the right arm. He goes for a liver shot of his own. There's a front kick to the guts.
You can see how Rodtang's throwing the legs aside, and then he starts digging for those body shots.
Haggerty not coming in with the elbows again on that occasion, though I feel the left side of the head of Rodtang was exposed. Southpaw stance, back leg kick, gets out of there the right hand counter. Rodtang comes forward, goes with the liver again.
He's going to close that distance and enter Rodtang's punching range. I think he wants to keep that distance, to keep that space. That's why he's not coming into those elbows with Rodtang.
Haggerty needs to get to that team kick. Needs those elbows. Hooking punches from Rodtang. Haggerty calls him forward. That's usually what Rodtang does to opponents. Is he going to try and open up the ego now
This is where Haggerty's got to be careful. He can't engage in these types of exchanges with Rodtang, where he gets pushing backward. He has to keep his footwork going, utilize those shots. There's that downward elbow that you were calling for, Michael.
Going for the collarbone tracker. There's a little shot from Rodtang. Haggerty having words with Elias Dolopsis. Haggerty on the outside. Rodtang about to up the aggressor meter, it looks like. Good right hand there. Jaw rattler from Haggerty. Another one there from the bridge. Rodtang backs him off. Body shot. Belly button through the back. Liver shot. Down again. It's deafening in here. The second time Haggerty's been dropped with a liver shot, and he's also cut. Trapped it. He gets put on his backside. Here comes Rodtang. Here comes the power. To the body again.
He's got to move. Get on that bicycle. Do not play with this dangerous game with Rodtang.
Rodtang going for the finish. Backs off Haggerty again. And now you see Rodtang's ego coming into play. The beating in the chest. The slapping in the face. That's what Haggerty wanted. That's the Rodtang Haggerty said he prepared for. Now let's see if he finds an opening. A jumping knee doesn't get through. Here comes Rodtang. The power. The power. The power. The power. The punishment. Haggerty down for a second time in the round. If he goes down once more this round, it's over. If he goes down once more, it's over in this round. Here comes Rodtang. 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 Third knockdown in the round, all over. Have a look at the onslaught. 4-ounce gloves. One of the hardest hitters in the combat world.
After 2 minutes and 39 seconds in the third round, for your winner, by way of technical knockout, and still one flyweight Muay Thai world champion, Rodtang Rodtang.
And Nong-O in front of his home fans defends his belt once again against Jonathan Haggerty, the number 5 contender in the bantamweight Muay Thai division.
Jonathan Haggerty is looking thick out there for his title contention matchup. His size is there, his Nong-O.
Yeah, I stood next to him on the elevator and thought, as soon as I saw him, this guy's a bantamweight.
And he was a flyweight.
And he's got the 13 knockouts. Says, I feel I'm special. For 17 years, I've been pointing towards this particular night. Heavy right from Haggerty trying to split the guard of Nong-O.
He did with a nice little step back into southpaw to enter in. Big heavy kicks coming from Nong-O early.
Nong-O with a heavy body kick and a low kick.
That little kick that he did, not little, but it was actually a big roundhouse kick that he does where he glides in, Nong-O. And the way that he covers distance, Haggerty has been very focused on defending that specific roundhouse kick. How Nong-O can do that roundhouse from such a distance is imperative. See, right there, that Jonathan Haggerty is able to check that kick and not eat it to the body.
1, 2, nice combination. Haggerty took one on the way out.
As soon as he ends his combination, he's back out so that he's not there to take any damage.
Right, and another body kick. 1:15 to go in round 1.
When those punches land from Nong-O, your ancestors feel them. He hits so hard.
That was great defense there by Nong-O. He had the guard up, blocked the shot on the first one, and then leaned back off the kick, missed, and then came right back in with that leg kick.
Oh! From the UK.
Jonathan Haggerty came out. He had established that push kick in range immediately.
Can he beat the count? We resume. Nong-O in trouble. Haggerty smelling blood in the water. Down he goes.
That's two knockdowns, Brent.
He's got 30 seconds to survive in here. And his feet are not underneath him. You do not want to be in this condition in front of Jonathan Haggerty.
Jonathan Haggerty, another heavy right in the left.
Haggerty can sense the belt. He can feel the title within reach.
And that's it.
Jonathan Haggerty does it in Bangkok,
the equivalent of a knockout. You can see Olivier just pushing Haggerty back, but Haggerty's like, no, I gotta go. My time is now. He could feel that gold around his waist before he actually had it on his waist. And these punches right here are what secured it for him.
For your winner, by way of knockout and new undisputed bantamweight Muay Thai champion of the world, Jonathan Haggerty.
Gentlemen, World Championship fight. I expect you guys to keep it clean, obey my commands at all times. Listen to me. Stop when I say stop.
World champion, the two met over 6 years ago. Will it be repeat for Superlek or will it be redemption for Haggerty? We are underway.
Ooh, nice check from Superlek. Haggerty already getting the work, going that jab and trying to establish that, like you were saying, Rich, that pace.
Watch that lead leg of Haggerty. It dictates a lot of his offense. Feints with the push kick. Oh, circling around. Vicious hand combinations. Haggerty's on the hunt.
Haggerty going right after Superlek. We're also joined alongside by the greatest of all time, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson, calling our main event with us.
Haggerty's doing a good job of managing distance there. You see Superlek coming in heavy with that.
Oh my goodness! See, that's one thing that gets Haggerty in trouble. He always puts himself in the fire, and Superlek timed it very perfectly, and it looks like he's going to be able to answer that bell.
It's over!
It's over!
Superlek is our shoes world champion as he knocks out Jonathan Haggerty here in Denver. Unbelievable!
He just came in so heavy that he actually did half of the work for Superlek.
Yep.
He ran right into that elbow, and Superlek obviously was coming forward on it as well.
Unbelievable, as if he couldn't get any better. Well, he proved that here tonight, that he is, and he's not stopping anytime soon, DJ.
After 49 seconds in the very first round, for your winner, by way of knockout and new undisputed bantamweight, Muay Thai, and flyweight kickboxing champion of the world.
The circle door closes inside the Singapore Indoor Stadium.
Judge ready, timekeeper ready? Round one, let's go.
11:09 p.m. Saturday, March 26, 2022. The collision course we all knew would happen, and they come out drinking hands.
First takedown attempt here by Angela Lee. She's got that headlock. Stamp sneaks out the back. Stamp has got good control inside that clinch. We've seen it time and time again. But this is mixed martial arts. This is a different type of clinch she's going to have to get used to, and also a different type of grappler in Angela Lee.
Elbow there, Muay Thai style from Stamp, and she backs away, creates some distance for the strikes now. Angela pouring with the lead hand. Stamp jab. Angela jab, hook.
Not a lot of level changes coming from Lee. She's not really threatening the takedown. She's kind of entering Stamp's wheelhouse here. And they say she's incredibly hard to take down, and even harder to keep down when she's there. Good disengagement there from Stamp as she lands a right hand.
Stamp's power elbows are coming agonizingly close. Angela again, range finding with that lead hand. Stamp waiting, throws it outside thigh kick. There's a mean look on the kisser of Stamp.
Oh! Angela's been hurt to the body before. Stamp's jumping on her.
Here it comes! Here it comes! No! Angela survived!
Shot. Take a look at this. Stamp Fairtex being that accurate striker that she is. Going to the liver. Angela wincing, back pedals.
But she's hurt! The body's hurt!
Stamp's taking to the body again. She keeps going to it.
Stamp smelling blood in the water! Here comes Stamp! More right hands here from Angela.
Oh, look at the way Angela's controlling the far arm of Stamp. That's high-level grappling right there. What she's doing here is she's buying time to recover. She almost got shut down, but the veteran that she is, she was able to retain the position and recover.
The experience coming through of Angela Lee.
Oh, she got that body lock. Stamp was able to utilize that overhead to really get loose. Oh, he's got the back.
The time is come! Angela on the back! composed, looking relaxed, and Angela softens her up a little more. Angela grunting behind those strikes.
Look at Angela, so what she's trying to do is she's trying to distract Stamp with the kicks with the heel as she looks for a submission with her right arm. She's trying to get underneath the neck.
How the tide has turned, how the pendulum has swung. Angela, masterful with her submissions. Can she slap right on Stamp?
I think Angela's trying to go for a possible armbar here. She might transition away as she tries to extend right now.
40 seconds remaining in the first round. Probing again with that lead hand. Will Stamp go back to the body of the world champion? She does with a knee.
And Angela gets right back into that clinch, looking to drag Stamp Fairtex back into her world, and that's the mat.
Elbows from Stamp. Trying to use the Muay Thai on the inside.
Good use of the underhook right there. Let's see if she can stay upright. Oh no, a torquing, wrenching takedown from Angela Lee as she ends up in side control. Bad spot for Stamp Fairtex to be in.
This is Angela's world. She cuts the hips in here. And Stamp's gonna have to defend. Knees to the head from Angela.
Oh, Stamp's turning the wrong way. She's giving up her back. It's a bad move. She doesn't want to turn her back to Angela like that. She's got to try to go chest to chest and face Angela. But Angela might be forcing the situation here. She might jump on the back again. Yep. And she's got the arm isolated. And she's got that arm trapped.
And there's a long time to go. 3:55.
Stamp.
Stamp on top.
Stamp fights her way back up. But look, she's attacking. Straight arm lock. Transitions to a triangle. Stamp's got to be careful. She's got to posture up. She's got to get her head out. She doesn't want to stay there. That's a bad spot.
Let's go. It's yours, baby.
That was a great job of defense, just staying composed and calm. She learned from the Rasohina episode where she tapped prematurely at the end of the round, and she survived. Angela's trying to step over. Stamp's got to work her way back up to her feet. She does not want to tangle with the BJJ black belt on the ground. Angela is just levels ahead of her.
Still a long time to go. 2 minutes remaining. Second round of 5 for the Unforgettable World Championship. And the champ, the queen, Angela Lee in control. In front of her corner with her husband Bruno Pucci, her father Ken Lee, talking her through it. Knees to the ribs now. Stamp going turtle shell.
Stamp can't let her left arm get around the neck of Angela because there's a twist there.
Here it comes! Here it comes! It's madness!
Let's go. You got it. Let's go. She's up. Let's go. Let's go.
And Stamp survived.
Good control. Angela is just one step ahead. This is a complete chess match right now, and Angela Lee is the Queen's Gambit as she's moving through these moves.
Good ground pound. Right hands to the side of the head there from Angela. And there's a couple of more. Stamp Fairtex having to defend for most of the round. Knees to the head of a grounded opponent. Lee will shoot back to Angela in full mount.
Stamp's defending here. She turns. She goes belly down. Angela's going to try to flatten her out. Angela's got 25 seconds to work. What can the champion pull out of her bag of tricks as she flattens her out?
She's flattening her out.
Rear naked choke.
15 seconds remaining.
Stamp's got to survive.
10 seconds now. And survival. It's an open.
Once Angela Lee gets your neck, flattens out Stamp Fairtex, and applies the World Championship squeeze, she had to tap it.
For your winner, by way of rear naked choke, and still undisputed one atomweight champion of the world, Angela Lee!
Is one of the inside the sold-out Mall of Asia Arena in Manila, the Philippines. This one brought to you by Hobbs & Shaw. champion from the UK, left of screen, the challenger from Thailand, right of screen. Look for the elbows, look for the front kicks. There's one from Haggerty. Look for the sheer brute power of Rodtang. High check there. Jab 2 from Haggerty. That's the precision, that's the excellence of execution from the general.
Good work so far from Haggerty, especially with these kicks, man, and that's what he's doing. He's laying that feint. Now he landed a few push kicks, and now he's starting to feint the push kicks. So he slides in forward and throws those elbows off of that fake push kick.
The push kick of Haggerty, one of the best in the business. Pulls the toes back, extends the ball, the foot drives it into the midsection of the opponent. Roundhouse kick from Haggerty. And there's the push kick, and it sent Rodtang back against the ropes. Again, a succulent technique of the 22-year-old world champion from the UK. Front kick again from Haggerty. Scoring points. We do have 3 judges ringside, scoring on a 10-point must system.
Rodtang's not usually just standing there taking these shots. He's usually one pushing forward, throwing those shots.
He is landing every one of these front kicks. There's a downward elbow, hoping to crack the collarbone.
Right kick.
Haggerty's flyweight Muay Thai world title on the line. There's a front kick off the lead leg from the general. Nice 3-2 combination. All part of the tradition, the custom, the superstition of Muay Thai, a martial art dating back some 3,000 years. Front kick again. Counters off at this Rodtang. You've got to go hell for leather from the opening bell, but here we have 5 rounds. Front kicks again from Haggerty. Checks the inside leg kick. Rodtang, you feel, is just trying to get his timing off that front kick to work a counter. Maybe it'll be a big overhand right. Maybe it'll be a hooking punch. But that's what he's going to try and time off, the front kick of Haggerty. There you see it again. Catch and counter, scoop to the liver section. In previous contests, we've seen where Rodtang goes from Bruce Banner to the Incredible Hulk. We're going to see it here in the second round. We will see it later on. Nice, hook to outside leg kick there from Rodtang. Very tight in his guard here, Jonathan Haggerty, the 22-year-old world champion from England. Good outside leg kick, high on the thigh there from Haggerty.
Rodtang's starting to evade a lot of these kicks now. He's moving his head a lot better, getting out of the way of these.
Rodtang has the edge in power, but Haggerty, it looks like, has the edge in speed and precision. Downward elbow, looks for a dump, says Haggerty. Oh, that was, well...
Hands in there separating them, so I don't know, maybe it was the angle that I didn't quite see, but it looked like Onari wasn't really trying to break him.
Watching tonight, big hello to Mauro Polali, watching in Tuscany, Italy tonight. High kick from Haggerty. Now we're seeing Rodtang raise the mercury, raise the temperature, raise the aggressor meter.
This is what Rodtang has to do.
I'll take my feet.
This is what Rodtang has to do. He cannot allow Haggerty to push forward and be this aggressive.
Strap yourselves in for the ride of a lifetime.
But Michael, that's what happened to Sam Gayanghdao. We saw Jonathan Haggerty get ahead in the first couple rounds, and Sam Gayanghdao never got a chance to get back into it because Haggerty just kept pouring it on.
And you'll see Rodtang now. He'll start the showboating. He'll start the theater, and he'll start the heavy sailboat. Hooking punches from Rodtang. Haggerty tries to dump him. Rodtang looks like to return the favour. You see Rodtang trying to walk him down now. He wasn't doing that in the first 2 rounds. Is Haggerty going to stand to go toe-to-toe? Does he want to play that game?
That's what Rodtang needs to do. He needs to keep Haggerty on his back foot. Not allow Haggerty to go forward and control those feints.
Circles off to his left, but he's going into the power side. Another liver shot, like he's digging for oil. Haggerty evades the leg kick, takes the inside thigh kick, goes high, misses the target. Checks the low kick. Jab from Haggerty. Gotta get off the ropes though. Gotta get off the ropes though. Gotta get off the ropes. And now he does after running it over.
But Haggerty is picking him away, slowly landing jabs, landing kicks.
Jab 2 combination from the champion and the high kick. Rodtang goes downstairs. Outside leg kick from Rodtang. Left hook. Haggerty fires the elbow. Goes down the center corridor. A beautiful catching top there from Rodtang. It's scoring stuff from Rodtang. Jonathan Haggerty versus Rodtang Jitwon.
Do you like the counters of Haggerty so far? I like how he's throwing a combination. He steps, then he throws that right kick or that left kick, and he steps back. And that's when Rodtang starts to come forward, and Haggerty's able to hit him or something.
Front kick again from Haggerty, finding range. Outside leg kick from Rodtang.
All that pressure.
The hooking punches and the power up of the 4-ounce gloves. You see Haggerty trying to slice and dice and fillet there with the uppercut elbow.
A little bit of deflection right there from Rodtang as that jab came in lightning fast.
Nice tip to the lead thigh from Haggerty. Then skips up inside thigh kick. Threads the jab again. Takes an outside leg kick. Body shots. Oh, the shots hurt him. The liver shots hurt the champion. And Rodtang knows that he's going to go to that liver. He's going to try and blast the right side of the body of the champion. And Haggerty needs to find a way to cut him. Needs to find a way to open him up with the elbows now. Oh, he drops it! The big kibosh! And Haggerty goes down!
Crumbling to the mat as Rodtang starts to turn on the heat. Look at that right hand comes through the guard.
And here comes the Iron Man. Here comes the tank. Now he's got incredible hope. Now the ticking time bomb has exploded. Wants him to suck it into a brawl. But Haggerty not falling for it. He's not going to take the bait yet. Oh, nice front kick there. I'm not coming to you. You're going to come to me.
Yeah, that's just mind games, though. He's still moving, though. He's on his bicycle. Oh, it's going to come down to the 5th and final. With that knockdown.
They touch gloves. It could be drawn at the moment. Once again, winning boxer gets 10 points, losing boxer in the round, in your opinion, gets 9. And not allow Rodtang to go to his liver and then sling the hand to the jaw. Those hooking punches of Rodtang are phenomenal. When we spoke to Haggerty yesterday, we said, what were you most looking forward to about competing against Rodtang? He said, I can't wait to kick him. I can't wait to front kick him. And he's done plenty of that so far with 45 seconds remaining in the first round set for 5. Fraser push kick from Haggerty. Rodtang may be waiting for the final 60 seconds or so here. Those around the left bicep of Haggerty. The little supercar jab around both the biceps of Rodtang.
Can't wait, though. Haggerty's doing a lot of scoring here with these legs, pushing on the teeth.
Yeah,
look at that.
Haggerty's round so far, no doubt about it.
That's scoring, Michael. That's scoring. All these things are scoring.
Rodtang throws 2 punches, doesn't connect. Takes the round kick on the forearm. Haggerty catches that one. There's one to the humerus, but there was nothing funny about it. Haggerty, nice roundhouse kick. 1 minute 5 remaining, 5th and final round for the flyweight championship of the world. Jab 2 from Jonathan Haggerty. Testing the waters here, Haggerty. And he thread an overhand elbow to the top of the head pads. Or maybe skipping for a grounded elbow to the collarbone.
Last 30.
There's one of these 2 men pounds on the other now. Jab 2, a high kick from Jonathan Haggerty.
Haggerty can take this round. It might be even, and they have to go to criteria for that.
No draws in one super series. No draws. We are going down to the judges. This is razor close. This is harder to pick than a broken nose. I don't know what to say about this one, Mitch.
All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And new flyweight Muay Thai world champion,